actually our national claim to protecting our culture. Street speaker, one of the speaker, the second speaker from lower government was telling that maybe he has seen bikini girls in a road, but it was not in road, it was in his trip, and it is the effect of watching the Indian movie and culture. Now, one of the speaker, from the perspective, at first we have to think about that why and how our culture will be damaging by Indian culture. You have to think about that when you will watch the Indian culture. Their culture actually mixed up with Western culture, and it is actually a mess. It will highly take the opportunity for damaging our culture. So it is very much important to protecting our culture this kind of opportunity. From the speaker, you have to think about the matter from where place. Actually, children can build a culture. From the perspective of socialization, the family, from the first time is family, then is school, then society, then state. Speaker, when a student in a family, living in a family, his mother is passing all the time by watching the Indian channel. So how she will tell his boys and girls to ensure this culture that we have. On the speaker, we have to think about that. In my country, you have told that we don't have any sport channels, but at the present time, GTV is creating a great opportunity for watching or telecast all the matches. So it is a great point. You have told that, one of the speaker has told that Indian product is a very good quality of marketing. You have to think that they have a great deal of money, their actor is very high quality. For this reason, they are doing that. But you have to think that our handicraft is much more important. It's our culture, but in the pressure of Indian culture, our handicraft is going to both. And for this reason, we are unable to focus our culture. From the other perspective, we have to think that our folk story is much more important. My grandfather or grandmother has told a great deal of folk story, but at the present time, my mom or my mommy is not checking or auntie is not producing any kind of things, folk story. On the other hand, they are watching the Indian channel. You have to think about that. One of the speakers has told that at the present time, Bangla or Muslim has come in together for English after later years, and Muslims say that you have to take English or culture, but they didn't tell that we have to take their Western race from that we are actually getting the Indian culture. From the other perspective, we have to think about the matter. You also have making some mess because you have told that geography or discovery, but actually CNN, actually it's come from Western culture, it's not an English culture. From the other perspective, you have told that our country is not copying the Indian culture, but if you flashback in some back time, you will say that some of the girl has taken suicide for Paki child. So why he has taken this suicide? Because they are highly influenced by Indian culture, and when a man takes suicide, when they have nothing to do, at that time he or she takes suicide. From the perspective, you have to think about the matter. In the present time, their miracle is very familiar, but at the present time, if we look the matter, they are showing a great deal of attitude. What a matter. Then another perspective, in my country, the competition of children or close-up one is you are not watching it. What you are watching? You are watching baby doll. What's the matter? Is the culture of production of Indian culture. You have a point? Please wait.
I think the people who take participate in suicide, they are mentally disordered. Sometimes they participate in suicide because of luck case, and sometimes someone is disturbing her and she will participate in suicide, and sometimes she is mentally disordered. That is why he expected parties and he didn't find it, and he take participate in suicide. So I don't think that this is because of media TV channels, and this is because of mental disorders.
You have told that those people are asking their mentalities damaged. So we have to go to the point how and why their mentalities is damaged. You have to think that when a person watching a day by day just Indian movie, it is actually gathering in his brain, and at the time when the Indian movie actually show the suicide a great deal of time, and actually by watching movie the students or the teenage people actually are getting to suicide. So it doesn't matter if you want to came out from this kind of channel, for raising our culture, you have to improve the matter. So I firmly believe that this footage will be taken in this parliament. Thank you, Speaker, and I believe that we will take the house. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you all.